layman's terms, what does the health care bill actually prescribe?
That's a real difficult question because I don't know that anybody truly knows what the health bill actually prescribes. I don't even know that there's anybody who's read it from cover to cover. But if we take what we've heard from the television networks, it's a program that's going to hopefully cover all Americans with health care, which will help subsidize the Medicare system by making organizations, corporations, more responsible to provide health care insurance for their employees. It will provide that area for them rather than them going on to the Medicaid, Blue Cross, Blue Shield types of insurance policies that are out there today and quite costly.
Do you feel that people are getting actual real information off the news, or is that what half of the uproar is about, that they're getting one-sided?
I would definitely have to say one-sided, if not no-sided. And what I mean by that is the news today is not like the news it was in days before. Today we have reality news is what I'd like to call it. And what I mean by that is that everything's about shock and bringing viewers because they have to sell advertising space. So that all they're getting is little snippets to make them irate or make them support, depending upon which political view that particular station views. So it's incumbent upon all of us, once we actually have the ability to read the information, to really do your own research, because today's TV, I don't think that you can really go by what they're saying.
So how do you feel about the new health care bill that Obama put in?
I think it's a good step. I think it's pretty important. It's a step in the right direction. I think there'll be changes as it goes, but it's important and we need it now.
What do you think about the uproar that the students are having about, or just the population in general is having about this bill?
I don't think especially students are doing the proper research to really form their own opinion yet. They're really just listening to mostly the critics because they're the loudest and their parents. So they need to learn more about it before they judge it and see what the benefits are.
Thank you. Do you feel the healthcare bill is going to make organizations and corporations more responsible for their employees?
I have real fears about that. In today's world, organizations provide health care for their employees. Already, some major corporations have come out and stated in the press that this health care bill, once it was passed, was going to cost them billions of dollars. And there are two ramifications for that. Anytime that a company or a corporation takes on more expense, it passes that expense either to the consumer or it tries to avert the expense. In this case, we already have a lot of jobs that have been shipped offshores. And you may see some corporations looking to move more jobs offshore because that way they wouldn't have to provide the health care, thus leaving the expense of the health care back to the individual, because the bill itself states that there'll be penalties for people that don't.
So how do you feel about the health care bill?
Honestly, I don't think it's really a good thing for most of America, the majority. And being that the U.S. is a democracy, being the majority, it's not a good thing. I had a teacher this past semester who is he's an American government teacher, and he thought that since we have free education, we should have free health care, which I don't believe is right, because I served 4 years in the Navy, and I think that if somebody really cares that much about their family or even their own good, they would join the military if they really wanted it that bad, because we have free health care in the military, so they could do that. If not, then shut your mouth and quit crying.
What does this new health care bill mean for students?
That's an interesting question, because I don't know that the students will really see anything different than they've seen before. Many students today are still covered under their parents' insurance policy, and they're covered through their graduate under the new bill that carried on to their 26. Some corporations today actually will carry students on to the 26 as long as they're graduate students. Secondly, there are additional insurance policies out there that students can purchase. So I don't know that this bill will actually provide anything more than what the students today already have the capabilities of having. And until we can really see what the cost of this bill is for the students, I don't know that there'll be any benefit to the student.
Who do you think will benefit the most?
That's going to be really, really difficult to determine until after the bill is actually presented. But if I have to make a guess, I think that for those people that have pre-existing conditions, they'll probably benefit the most, because from my understanding, the bill is going to be slanted towards giving them subsidies. On the other side, where the difficult position of that is that it's going to be based on those people that are healthy, and not necessarily based on the income capabilities of the healthy people. Again, this is all speculation. It'll be very interesting to see once we actually get to see this bill.